How's it going, guys? So it's Nehru here, and I have something pretty cool for you guys today. This is actually the very first Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z game to ever be released. It's called Dragon Ball Dragon Daihikyo, and it came out in 1986 on a super obscure console called the Super Cassette Vision. Basically, the game itself is a top-down shoot-'em-up. You play as Goku, as you'll see in a second here. Kid Goku, because it is obviously a Dragon Ball game. And you fly around on your Nimbus and you hit enemies with the power pole. Well, you have the power pole and you also have a Ki Blast. The only method I could find to get the actual game going is through actually archive.org has, I think, every single Super Cassette Vision game hosted up on it. I'll put a link in the description of this video if you want to try it out. It's a cool little console actually, and had some pretty decent games. I really like the loop in the third game. The general idea of the game is obviously it's a top-down shoot 'em up. You're trying to get through the level, dodging or killing your enemies, whichever way floats your fancy. So once you get to the end of the level, there's going to just be a never-ending scroll of scenery. And you need to start destroying that scenery because hiding behind one of those pieces of scenery is a Dragon Ball. Once you get that Dragon Ball, you go to the next level. Believe it or not, I'm pretty miserable at shoot 'em ups and top-down shooters. They'll just go past you. Oh, I died. Power pole. Oh, never mind, I died. But as far as the game itself goes, for the first time, this game's super brutal because you have 3 lives for the entire run. And as far as I know, there's no way to get more lives. Point boosts are actually floating character heads. One thing you're going to see later on actually is you're going to see Master Roshi's floating head. And that just gives you points like normal, but there's something else cool about Master Roshi as well that I don't want to spoil. I'm just going to show you it when it happens. As you swing your power pole more and more, your power pole is actually going to get shorter and shorter because according to the game, that's Goku getting hungrier. The only way to increase the size of your power pole again is to eat food. I don't know. I think I'm not gonna make it. I have one more hit. Oh, I managed. So close. Yeah, look, flying knives. Become harmless once they're green, by the way. Almost. There we are. Yeah, I got the Dragon Ball. So welcome back, guys. Prior death, I just immediately died. This is horrible. This is crazy. I think I'm gonna... No, nowhere's safe. I was gonna try and hang out in the corner there, but... I don't think anywhere is safe. Alright, so things seem to be chilling out a little bit. Oh, here come the knives. Oh, it's Garlic Jr.
No. Come to Emperor Pilaf, you bonehead!
If you look in the right-hand corner, you'll see S3E1. I was so confused for so long as to what those could mean. For the longest time, I thought it was like trying to tell you which season of Dragon Ball the game was matching up to, which doesn't make any sense at all because it decreases, which why would you play it backwards? And I realized that that's your health counter and your hit counter. So the S is your lives. You see I just got hit, the number went down. The S is your lives, and the E is how many hits you have before you die. The console the game itself came out on, the Super Cassette Vision. As you can tell by the name, it was the second console that came out in its line. Each console did pretty okay in Japan. Neither of them sold like exceedingly well. The main issue is that they were having little to no success outside of Japan. Nowadays it's almost impossible to actually find Super Cassette Visions in different languages. You can find regular cassette visions fairly frequently, as I'm told. Obviously I don't have one myself or anything like that, but I'm told you can find regular cassette visions of different languages without too much difficulty. Kick Master Roshi's ass here. But the Super Cassette Visions are way harder to find in different languages. I'm gonna see once you get in the rhythm of it, it's not so bad. All right. You know, not the highest quality in the world. All right, I can't believe we made it on one freaking life. That's amazing. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you next episode. Thank you. I don't expect us to make it through this level because they have the fucking bats again. The bats are starting to become just a mainstay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have nightmares about them pretty soon here. And those spinny guys are really easy to deal with. That was actually not so bad. We got through that pretty easily. Do we get a break from the bats? That'd be amazing. No, I think our goose is cooked. Oh, that was unfortunate. And oh, sorry, I must be wrong. It must be the next level that has the spinning tops as well as the bats. Yeah. See you guys next time. This level's kind of cool. I like the mushrooms a lot. It's pretty refreshing change of pace to see, you know, this much green compared to the last few levels, which have been a lot of oranges and yellows. The color scheme is a lot easier on the eyes. So I remember this one being a little bit of a pain because, you know, the best strategy for dealing with these homing rockets is to be at the very edge, but it's pretty difficult to be at the very edge, dodging homing rockets and blowing up scenery at the same time. But you have it. Thankfully, I think it was actually this one or the next one that gave me the Dragon Ball. Yeah, it was this one. So thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Well, hello there. Been a while, hasn't it? Alright guys, it's really good to talk to you guys again, to be back, and I don't expect myself to be gone again. See you next episode. Hey guys, it's Nehru here. I just wanted to mention that unfortunately this video is also going to be post-commentary, but there's a bit of a weird story behind why. Around episode 2, I believe, I mentioned that second and third level were sometimes switched with each other. The reason I said that is because when I first started playing the game and practicing to, you know, be able to get past the first couple levels, it happened once or twice, but it only happened once or twice, and I've probably played the first couple levels, you know, a few dozen times. So what I initially believed to be a feature of the game, I'm pretty sure is actually just a glitch, and I don't think that they intended for the levels to switch around like that. That happened this time. The level that is supposed to be level 6, didn't show up for level 6. This level right here appeared for level 5, which I'm sure you guys remember from last episode looked nothing like this. So that took me by surprise, and this level is actually pretty easy overall. It has those circular spinning guys, it has some of the bats, and it has the shuriken, which are way easier to deal with. The mushrooms were, at first when I saw the mushrooms, I were like, oh, those are gonna be trouble. But overall, they were surprisingly easy to deal with because if I recall correctly, the Dragon Ball is on the left-hand side of the screen, and since they all come down on the right-hand side, that makes it a great deal easier to deal with and dodge. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Alright, guys. We finally made it. It's the last episode. Oh, I'm so happy to be done with this game and moved on to the next one. Oh, this has been really easy so far. Kind of strange for a last level. Oh, of course, now we got the bats. Gotta have them haunt my dreams one last time. I bet the final enemy guarding the Dragon Ball is gonna be bats, just to mess with me. Like, frame accurate for. Oh, General Tao's gonna make a final appearance. Oh, is this the final time we're going to hear this outro music? I would be okay with that. Ooh. Ah! No! Oh, I swear to God. If we lose while we're blowing up these buildings, I'm gonna cry. That's all it's gonna happen is I'm gonna be the first YouTuber to cry at 10 subscribers. Oh. it gonna make panties? I bet it's gonna make panties. It's just the ending of, like, the mid-season of Dragon Ball. Oh my god, it totally does. That's awesome. Thank you, Shenron. Well, guys, I'm certainly glad it was over. It wasn't an awful game, I shouldn't say that, but it was very antiquated and very of its time, and I am very happy to be done with it, so thank you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next game. Oh, are you serious? It just goes back to the first level. Looks like you keep your score, though, so that's kind of cool. Alright, well, have a good day, guys, and I will see you next time.